Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming at you live from the Obi O'Brien Court here. My name is Danny Rovey. I'll be your play-by-play broadcaster for today. Alongside me here, my friend Alex Shevchuk, Brady Joyce on camera today. And we have a good one on tap here between the Hatters of Hatboro-Horsham and the Explorers of LaSalle College High School here. Moments before tip-off, we will bring you in to each starting lineup coming soon.
Good evening and welcome to LaSalle College High School for tonight's PIAA non-league matchup between LaSalle and Hatboro-Horsham High School. Welcome to the officials who will work tonight's game. John Frisbolinski, Bill. Sportsmanship. We ask that you be positive in supporting your team. Please avoid abusive or inappropriate language. We ask that you accept the decisions of tonight's PIAA officials as fair and impartial. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we would ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America, our men and women in the armed forces, and veterans of military service, with the playing of our national anthem, performed and recorded by the LaSalle Concert Band.
And with that, we are getting ready here to dive into some of our starting lineups. Alex, so take it away here. What are some quick takeaways before we get into the lineups?
Yeah, Danny. Well, LaSalle just had a loss against Episcopal Academy at home, and then they'll have this game at home, and then the next game against Malvern Prep at home. Hopefully, LaSalle can come off this loss to Episcopal and get a good win against the Hatters, moving forward in momentum to Malvern. A very good team.
All right, and with this, we will get to our player intros. So starting number 4 here, Ryan Smith. He's the floor general, the point guard here for the Hatters. Next up, we have number 5. That'll be Brad Davis there, a forward.
Number 22, a 5'7" senior,
Amir Cruz will get the start, number 22. He's a senior. And that'll be Vaughn Craig there, the senior, 6'4". And rounding out the bunch, we have Shane Phillips. He's a shooter, the team's second leading scorer here. And the Hatters have played 8 games so far. They're 6-2 on the year. And getting the start here for the Explorers, number 1, Liam Hawley. Seen a lot from him this year. Very impressed with how he's led these Explorers on and off the court. Next up, Hayes Altamare, number 21, the junior here for the Explorers.
Number 13, a 6'8" sophomore,
Grayson McHugh, the big man here for the Explorers. He's had a dominant year so far in the paint. A lot of that offense has ran through him. Now Nick Parisi here, the two-way guy. He can do it all. We've seen that time and time again. Had a great showing last game. And then to finish it off, we have the senior Joe Shields, a force in the front court for LaSalle. Both teams here lining up close to midcourt. The Hatters so far are 2-6 on the year. They've had losses to Northeast, Wissahickon, Abington, PW, Quakertown, and then most recently Upper Dublin. We know they're a great ball club, but the Hatters do have a PCL win, which is something the Explorers do not have yet. The Explorers have not started PCL play yet, but the Hatters were able to beat LC, which is, you know, of course, a PCL win. So with tip, LaSalle will win that. Altamare stretching it out. Parisi pulls up, got it. LaSalle on the board early.
LaSalle coming out in the press, trying to put some pressure on the Hatters coming in.
Yeah, so here we have Shane Phillips with the ball, stretches it back out. Amir Cruz now dumping it back out. Ryan Smith here, the floor general. Surveying his options, brings it back out. Ryan Smith here, the ball at the top of the perimeter. A lot of time on the board. Shane Phillips here, looking for some offensive movement. Back to Smith. Down low. Brings it back out to Smith again. No shot clock here in Pennsylvania high school basketball. The Hatters could take all the time in the world here to establish a scoring possession. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Just seeing if they can find a lapse here in this Explorer defense. Yeah, Cruz back out. Smith wielding the ball, top of the perimeter again. Shields tightly guards him, creates some separation, gets down low. That'll be a 3 ball. A little bit off there. Ball will be LaSalle's. So we saw that was a very, very long possession there. Ultimately ended with a miss from Shane Phillips from beyond the arc. Could not convert on that one. LaSalle is still up 2-0. Hawley here tightly guarded, brings it up to McHugh, top of the key. Dribble drive. Options are limited there. Can't find anyone. Passes out to McHugh. He's in the corner. And that'll be a foul. Hatboro-Horsham will pick up their first foul. That'll be Vaughn Craig there. The ball will be under the hoop. Hayes Altamare here will be the inbound man. Going to find Hawley there. He passes it back out. Hayes into McHugh. McHugh driving in. That'll be a foul picked up in the paint there. And that'll go another one on Vaughn Craig. Second foul for him. Getting close to the sponsor board here, we have Sean McHugh looking to check in. And he'll take out Vaughn Craig there with that second foul call.
Substitution for the Hatters, number 14.
So Sean McHugh, a junior center here, one of the bigger kids on this Hatters team. That'll be a foul underneath the basket. Yeah, so Cruz right here, another foul. I mean, Alex, definitely a little bit of, undisciplined there.
Yeah, Danny, they're already 2 fouls away from getting the double bonus, a new rule today in the PIAA. And, 2 minutes into the game, this is not something that you want to see for Hatboro. Plus, their long possessions might end up to hurt them.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw them take a lot of time right there. On that last one, right there, they fouled Grayson McHugh. McHugh now, 2 shots. And he will miss the first one. LaSalle still up 2-0. He will convert right there. LaSalle up 3-0. Passes it back down, finds Smith. Smith is blocked, rejected there by McHugh. They remain with the ball, however. Cruz now has the ball, top of the perimeter. Surveying the floor, looking for some movement here. We know this last possession, the Hatters took their time here. Now spreading it out. Dish down low, another block for McHugh.
Yeah, good job by McHugh just using his size. He tries to get that fadeaway shot, but McHugh says, get that out of here, and puts it to the out of bounds.
Yeah, so some great lateral quickness there from a player like Grayson McHugh, but now the Hatters find themselves on the board. Shane Phillips there with the floater J from up close. Parisi now driving down, and he will go off the inside of the square. Does not connect, though. LaSalle still up 3-2. Ryan Smith dumps it back out. He has the ball again. He's looking to drive, and Parisi comes right in there. Pokes that one free, but that'll stay in Hatter ball.
Ryan Smith inbounding the ball.
Yeah, and Cruz here, dumping it back out to Smith. Picked up by Hawley. Tightly guards him. Back out to Cruz here. LaSalle is taking this man-to-man defense well above the perimeter here. Hatboro spreading the ball once again. Finds Cruz, top of the key. That's where he belongs. Brings it back out. Yeah, and the jumper right there, well off there. Shane Phillips could not connect. That'll stay LaSalle ball, however.
Risky pass there by Hayes Altamora, trying to get Nick Parisi on the fast break, but luckily gets out of bounds so they can have the possession.
Yeah, Hawley now. A little bit over 4 3/4 minutes now. Altamare stretches it back out. Hawley, dribble drive, passes out. McHugh lets one fly there. The big fella showing some range. Extending this lead here, 6-2. That's a 4-point lead for the Explorers. And how about that? McHugh, a 6'8" center, providing you with some corner threes, Alex. That one right there turned over. Cruz could not connect on the pass, and LaSalle here, another opportunity to add to this lead. It's been a slow scorer to start. Long possessions early in this one, but this game now, the flow begins to pick up. Altamare passes out. Oh, Parisi, how about that from up close? But Shields is right there on the offensive rebound. Can't find that one. Parisi back out, though. LaSalle stays with it. Altamare out. Hawley. McHugh. Back to Parisi. Checks it. Does not go with that one. He's caught up there with some contact. It looks like that'll be a foul on Cruz. That's another one there for the Hatters. I mean, how about that, Alex? LaSalle can definitely take advantage of this foul trouble that the Hatters are in early.
Yeah, Danny, you know, Coach Ansel wants them to get the ball. He's putting them in a press, trying to speed them up, and that leads on to the Hatters having a mental disadvantage, trying to get that ball, trying to hack. But the Hatters will keep on fouling, and the Explorers will keep on shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a huge disadvantage here in this game. LaSalle right there will connect. One of those shots, 7-2 lead here. And they're starting to press this Hatters team, looking to get out to a big lead here in this first quarter. So right now that'll be Ryan Smith, top of the key. Again, tightly guarded by Hawley. He's picked, though. Stays with his man. And that'll be Phillips there. Shane Phillips pulls up, and that'll be a mid-range J there for Shane Phillips. He's the second leading scorer on this Hatters team. A great pull-up jumper. And here we have Hawley taking him on one-on-one there. How about that? A heart over height play. Able to fade that one off the top of the backboard. 9-4 Explorers here. Here we have Ryan Smith. He's picked up in a tight double team, but he positions out of it. Altamare got to the ball. Out of bounds here. But the Hatters will retain possession. And here we have Smith underneath the basket. He'll opt for a longer ball right there. Giving that one up to Hawley. Hawley's racing down the court, passes to Parisi. Parisi, how about the lay right there? Nick Parisi, lay me up with something nice like that. Obviously went in on the rim there. Some English on that one. A great touch.
Yeah, nice 2-on-1 fast break with Hawley and Parisi there. Hawley kind of drops it off right at the end, get Parisi to use that long stretch and get the ball in.
Yeah, absolutely. LaSalle did a great job right there of capitalizing off that turnover. They did a great job of capitalizing off of the situations of the game here. We know that Hatboro has been in some foul trouble, so hey, why not take it to the basket there, take them on one-on-one. If you draw some contact, they'll keep on drawing those fouls, get to the line, and make those easy shots right there. I'm sure that's what Ryan Ansel here is drawing up with his huddle here at the timeout. LaSalle definitely out to a great start here in this first quarter. You definitely love to see it.
Yeah, Danny, you're right about what Coach Ansel is trying to preach to these young players right here. You know, they got to play aggressive. You know, they have to be aware, see that they're in 5 fouls. That means the bonus. The more free throw shots is what they want. They'll take this game the long way or the short way, but they're going to be aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, establishing a versatile game plan like that is just so important. LaSalle obviously has not gotten into PCL play yet. That won't happen for a few more weeks, but they're definitely playing competitive teams. Obviously, that last game against Episcopal was a great game. This, of course, is against a Suburban 1 League team, which, you know, they'll always open up with some teams from the Suburban 1. So LaSalle definitely starting to get into the swing of things here. Right now, they're in a half-court press set, just looking to trap these Hatters some more. There'll be a foul picked up from Parisi there. He doesn't like it. Definitely a little bit of contact there, trying to reach in on the play. That'll be Phillips there, finding his man down low. McHugh taking him on. Wow, and how about that? A heavily contested shot there, high off the backboard, able to fall through. Hawley here. Passes to Parisi. Parisi dribble drive. How about that high off the glass? Touche. LaSalle answers there, 13-6 now. Oh, wow, and how about that? A heads-up play. Nick Parisi. Ball is in air, out to Hawley. Hawley passes out to Mare. Out to Mare with a great layup there. LaSalle jumps to a 15-6 lead here with a little bit over 2 minutes remaining in the first. Cruz finds McHugh. Finds Smith all the way back down. How about that? Hatters are back on the board here. 15-9. Oh, but Parisi will pull up. Could not connect. Oh, wow, and McHugh there, another block. That's his third on the day. A great job by him getting back into track and deliver the block. So that'll be another foul there picked up by the Hatters. Great play by McHugh.
Wow, Danny, 3 blocks by Grayson McHugh, something that we don't see a lot from this LaSalle defense. We're going to play more aggressive defense, but we're not really going for steals or blocks. But Grayson McHugh just staying present in the paint and just getting his hands everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely. You definitely love to see it there. McHugh's had a great game so far in this one. A very dominant quarter, looking to have that continue here throughout this one. He's a player that's often told to be the difference maker here on this Explorer team. The 6'8" center had a great football season as well. And that, you know, he's a player, you need that type of power, that physicality down there. Absolutely. So LaSalle now winning 16-9. Oh, wow, that ball over Preston Washington. Should be an easy put up there. And that right there is a nice bucket for Brad Davis, the forward. Now Hawley here, looking for a response, passes to Luke Hudock. Hudock there cannot convert on the 3, and that'll be Hatter ball next possession. A little bit over 1 minute here in this first quarter. It'll be Shane Phillips here with the inbound.
Will Bear checks in for the Explorers, replacing the center, Grayson McHugh.
Now this ball swung back out. LaSalle meeting them with some early pressure there. Bear finds his way down low, picks up a block right there on McHugh, passes out to Parisi. Parisi goes in for the drive. Definitely some contact on that one. And the ref will call a foul with just over a minute remaining here. Parisi will be sent to the line. That's another foul here on the Hatters, getting into some early foul trouble. Parisi will miss on the first. He does a great job of getting to that line often, Alex. Definitely one of the more physical players in this LaSalle team. If there's an open space to get to the cup, chances are he'll take it and draw something in the progress.
Yeah, just like you said, Danny, he plays aggressive. That's something that you want to see out of these, starting to see taller, lanky point guards. And as long as they're aggressive, they're going to be getting to the rim, being able to stretch their arms out and get in steals and just making plays.
We have Ryan Smith passing it back out. Hatboro using some space here. Smith now, top of the key again. Jaden Thompson makes a cut. Can't find him. Brings it back out. Here, Phillips with the ball. Phillips, dribble drive, passes out. That's McHugh. McHugh passes back out. Jaden Thompson looks to find McHugh. Cannot convert here. And that's Bear passing to Hudak. Hudak taking the drive. And how about that? Hudak. A powerful finish there. LaSalle extend this lead to 19-11. An 8-point lead. Finding Thompson down low. Phillips will pull up, and he will convert on that. So 19-14. Here, a couple seconds left. Preston Washington has to get one off. And he does, off the front rim right there. So LaSalle will continue to lead here, 19-14. Hatters did a great job there of coming back from that margin. Alex, what are some of your takeaways there from that first quarter of play?
Yeah, we saw a lot of foul trouble from the Hatters here, but they've done a pretty good job in staying neck to neck here with the Explorers. Only 19-14. The Hatters have made some three-point shots, have made some layups, and they've been kind of limiting LaSalle to the three-point shot. I've only seen a little bit of it, and I think that the Hatters should keep pressing on LaSalle, but close game.
Yeah, absolutely. A close game by all means. Definitely this Hatters team hang in there with all the foul trouble that they've got themselves in, but LaSalle doing a great job of capitalizing off that foul trouble there, driving the hoop, getting to the line there. They're taking their time with a lot of these possessions, and that's really something that you want to see continue here in this second quarter. As for the Hatters, of course, you'd like them to get out of foul trouble as soon as possible, start playing more disciplined basketball there to the ability that they know they can play at often in the Suburban 1 league. Both teams in need of a key win here, and you can definitely feel it on that court. Some urgency between both these basketball teams here with only one quarter down. Here we have Phillips here with the inbound pass. Hatters lined up, spreading out a little bit. Someone's back out to Smith here. Back out to Phillips. Phillips down to McHugh. McHugh finds him out wide. Dribble drive. Straight to the rack. Cannot convert. And it looks like Vaughn Craig there will get sent to the line on the shooting foul. Tried to put it back right there. Drew a little bit of contact. That was enough to get that one called. And the right call to make. Vaughn Craig started the game. He was subbed out, though. Some early foul trouble. He has 2 fouls, but right there just proving his presence on the court. He's one of the best players on this Hatters team, and he's definitely someone you need to have consistently play at a high level if you want success in the Suburban 1 League. So he'll convert on that one. It's a 3-point ball game here, 19-16. A little bit over 7:30 here remaining in the second. Parisi checks it, does not like what he sees, but he brings it back out. Press Washington brings it out wide again. LaSalle moving the ball brilliantly right now. In no rush at all here. Parisi almost got caught there. Kept that foot set though. Hawley now brings it back out to Press Washington. Press Washington, dribble drive, takes him on. The ball's tipped, but Hudak recovers. Back out, Parisi. He doesn't like what he sees. Back out to Preston. The dish. Hawley. Dribble drives, and right there, he'll be called.
Nice
Without
job
a doubt. The right call.
Nice job by the Hatters, just playing that 2-3 defense, forcing the Explorers just to swing the ball around the perimeter. That's what they want. They're wasting time and forcing bad shots and turnovers like we saw there with Hawley in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. The Hatters are very much trapping this LaSalle offense right here, eliminating all paths to the bucket. And that right there was a clean play. Preston Washington had his hand around it, but that'll stay Hatter ball. Right now here we have Phillips. Finds Smith. Preston Washington still with some pressure right there. He's at midcourt. Sal still in charge of this game here. 19-16 lead, but the Hatters have cut back at it. They found some lapses in the LaSalle defense here, which they've attacked. We have Ryan Smith, Vaughn Craig. We have Phillips there, top of the key. He pulls up. Wow, definitely a good look right there. Just a little bit off there from Phillips. Heavily contested, does not matter for him. And here we have Preston. Almost pulls up there from way downtown. Shields back out to Preston. Preston looking for Parisi, finds Parisi. Oh, and here we have Preston, top of the key. How about that there?
That is his bread and butter right there, right on the wing. They're just moving the zone around and then forcing the zone to have a mistake up there on the 2-3. And just Preston Washington gets a wide open shot. That's easy for him.
Yeah, Alex, definitely got to say Preston Washington, one of the smoothest jumpers on this LaSalle team. Love what he's done so far. Shields right there, a great contest, and Parisi will have the ball here, rushing up the court. This LaSalle offense definitely developing quick. Here we have Hudak back out. Shields airballs that one, but Parisi hustles down low. There's a lot of contact on that putback right there. We got a foul on the floor. Big play right there. Parisi not quitting at all. Able to pounce on that ball, draw the foul there on the putback attempt. That's 2 shots there for number 4. Love that play.
Teams first on the line shooting 2, Nick Parisi.
I mean, that right there is just the epitome there of making sure you get those rebounds if you're Hatboro-Horsham. It's just so important to be the first one at that ball at all times. Because if you're not, then a player like Parisi there will sneak in, he'll grab the ball. He does a great job of that. He goes untouched, except for when he puts that ball back up, they smother him, and the foul is drawn. And Parisi right there will convert on both of those free throws. The 24-16 ball game here. LaSalle pressing up on Hatboro-Horsham. McHugh here passes Phillips. Phillips finds Smith. McHugh there sets the pick on Preston Washington. That'll be a foul called right there. Preston Washington gets picked up. Hatboro-Horsham here is a big possession for them to get back in this ball game. They cut the lead down to 3 points. It's back up now to 8. Right there. Oh, wow. So the Hatters here trying to move the ball, could not find the outlet. Parisi here driving down. How about that? Euro stepping, could not convert there on that play. And right now, Brad Davis there coming up with it. That'll be a pass to number 2. Ryan Walter back out to the corner. Smith there cannot find the basket. It's another miss. LaSalle still up 8 points here. A little bit under 5 minutes remaining. Parisi from the corner. How about that? Cannot convert, but how about McHugh there? Gets the offensive rebound. Passes out. Preston Washington. McHugh from the corner. Bang. You may as well count it already. Right there. That's his second 3 for the big fella. Extending this lead to 11 for the Explorers. A huge play. Passes it down to the corner here. We have Phelps, Smith. Smith here tightly guarded by Parisi. Trying to pivot, get to the hoop, passes that one out. Phillips there with the miss. LaSalle in disarray on the rebound, cannot grab that ball there. That'll remain Hatters' ball. Amir Cruz will check in. He was benched for a little bit of foul trouble as well. Looks for the ball, can't find it. That'll be Smith there passing that all the way back to Phillips. He's behind backcourt though, so no backcourt violation. Pass it back out to Smith. This Hatboro-Horsham offense definitely taking their time to develop things here. Yeah, and right there he's picked up. McHugh got a little bit up close and personal. That'll be a foul drawn. However, not enough to send him to the line here. So LaSalle team has been pretty disciplined, all things considered, throughout this game. Only a handful of fouls. Definitely important they continue that discipline in this contest here. We have Phillips here with the inbound. Looks for Smith, can't find him. Passes all the way back. No problem though. This Hatter offense has had to build from the ground up. A lot of these possessions here, taking their time. These players will run into each other. There'll be a foul on the floor. Wow, so it looks like it's on Hawley right there. Some illegal movement from Hawley. So that's 4 fouls here on the quarter here for LaSalle. Passes that one back out to Smith. Smith, all lanes shut off there. It's a crazy matchup. Smith on McHugh. How about that height differential? Smith right there, passes back out. Amir Cruz, tightly guarded by Hawley. That one's out. Smith here. Can't find anywhere to go with it. But he'll be guarded by McHugh. Without a doubt has the height differential. LaSalle in no hurry to move. He's picked up now by Shields. Still at the top of the key there. Looking to find some movement. Hatboro-Horsham definitely taking their time here. Now we have 3 minutes left in the quarter. McHugh finds down low. That's Phillips, but not able to hold on to that one, and that'll be LaSalle ball.
Yeah, long possession there from the Hatters. Just LaSalle played a good job of just sticking their man and just going through the offense, just eventually forcing a turnover.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we have Joey Shields, top of the key. Oh, and how about that? Hawley there cannot convert. And right now, looks like that'll be Brad Davis up to the cup, cannot convert. McHugh can't get on it though. Oh, that ball's up for grabs. Referee signal for jump ball. The arrow is pointing in the direction of the Hatters. But it looks like that'll be LaSalle ball regardless. They argued that Hawley had possession the whole time. So right there, LaSalle able to capitalize off another possession there from the Hatters with no score. This game is 27-16. The Explorers currently lead by 11. They've led the whole game, it seems, and will continue to do that right there. Hawley, how about that? Finds Hudak down low.
Yeah, nice backdoor cut there by Luke Hudak, and then with Liam Hawley with a nice little bounce pass straight to Hudak.
Yeah, exactly. Now Hayes Altamari here tightly guarding Smith. He is way back. Yeah, that'll be LaSalle ball. How about that right there? Calling for a little bit of a push there on the offensive side of things. And LaSalle will capitalize off that. Up 13 right now, just looking to extend that even further. A little bit over 2 minutes remaining. That'll be a timeout on the floor, a chance to regroup for both of these squads. Alex, what are some of your takeaways so far?
Yeah, well, LaSalle has been a good job of not fouling, but in the second quarter, they kind of added up them fouls at 4 fouls to Hatboro's 1 foul. But Hatboro's been trying to use the time to their advantage with the no shot clock, but it's really going against them. LaSalle's just playing good defense and then scoring on their own.
Yeah, absolutely. So LaSalle here popping out of this huddle and up 13 points here. A lot of chances to continue to extend this lead. We've seen a lot of offensive dominance here from players like Grayson McHugh. His 2 threes helped a lot. Of course, Parisi not shying away, getting to the charity stripe a bit. And how could you forget Hudak on that last play, that backdoor cut? And that offense has ran right through that guy right there, number 1, Liam Hawley, the senior. One of 3 seniors on this basketball team here. Altamari, top of the key, dribble drive. Doesn't want to put this one up. Finds Parisi there, running in. Can't get the foul call. Looks for the foul, cannot get it right there. Definitely some contact right there. How about that pickpocket all the way to the cup? Bada bing. Count that one for the kid, number 4. One of the best inside threats here on this LaSalle team, and proves it time and time again. Able to get to the cup with a lot of aggression. Put that one down. Oh, wow, and another one right there. Stolen by Hudak. There'll be a foul. A lot of contact right there as he was passing that ball.
The Explorers doing the right thing to this Hatters team who want to play a slow-paced game. They're pressing them. They're being aggressive, and they want to speed them up. And it's been working. They've been getting steals, leading to fast break layups, as we just saw there from Nick Parisi. But they're going to continue doing this and staying quick. They don't have to play slow to win.
Absolutely. You have Hawley. Hawley now driving, getting assessment of his options. And here Parisi we have from the top of the perimeter. Bang. How about that one right there from afar? Able to convert, no pressure on that one. And McHugh there tips that ball away. And that'll be Davis there putting that one up. He definitely draws the contact, and that'll be a foul on the play.
LaSalle foul number 13, Grayson McHugh. That is his second, team 6th.
So out here regrouping under the basket. Definitely a great series of plays right there. Parisi from afar, he can do it inside and out right there. Top of the key, drains that one, no doubt about it. 34-16 here, just over a minute remaining in this half, and we've seen a lot of offensive dominance here from LaSalle.
Yeah, just like you said, Danny, Parisi's an inside scorer, but you'll see a lot of his shots and made points are from the outside shot. If you saw him play during Philly Live, he averaged over 20 points for the Explorers, most of that coming off of three-point shots and coming off flare screens. He's a pretty knockdown shooter, so you can't just leave him open for three.
Yeah, absolutely, and here we have Hawley finding Altamare, top of the key. McHugh brings it back in, dribble drive. Oh, and right there, McHugh. How about that, big fella? Uses the height to your advantage. The floater there. And LaSalle here, 36-17. How about this performance so far? 30-second timeout called here. And LaSalle gets a chance to go back to Ryan Ansel. Love what I've seen from him so far here, the new coach of this LaSalle Explorers basketball team, changing a lot of the culture around here, bringing LaSalle back to the standard of excellence that they're used to being on. He's done a great job of that so far. LaSalle definitely in need of a huge bounce-back win after their previous loss to Episcopal Academy. And right now, it seems like they're doing everything they can to ensure that win.
Number 24, Cole Santiago checks in for the Explorers, someone that you don't usually see during the season, but it's good to see him play because, trust me, he is a three-point specialist.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's important there. LaSalle can continue to advance and keep on scoring there. Right there, Santiago tips that one up. Oh, wow, and how about that? Altamare finds him down low. Back out. Joey O'Brien can't connect. And Joey O'Brien there, and one play.
He missed the easy layup, but he got it right back and said, give me that.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
the and one.
He'll take some change with that, getting sent to the line. And Joey O'Brien, how about that number 3? On the football field, he's number 6. We see a lot of him. I call a lot of him on the football field. One of the best dual-threat players in the state of Pennsylvania. One of the best athletes in the state of Pennsylvania, period. Right there on the basketball court. A great play. LaSalle now up a lot. Oh, my goodness there. Hawley passed it back out, and Parisi's fouled as well. Parisi will get sent to the charity stripe as well. LaSalle currently leads 41-17. Wow, it seems like a couple minutes ago they were only up 11. This game is completely blown open right here at the expense of a lot of and ones.
Yeah, Danny, and a lot of that's going to come off that press. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, but it's working. Ryan Ansel is putting that 1-2-1 press, kind of speeding them up, getting steals, and then making the extra pass for the and one. Nice, good job.
Yeah, Parisi can't connect right there on that free throw. 41-17, LaSalle leads. Finding Davis down in the corner, brings it back out. Smith, pass to Phillips. Smith guarded by O'Brien. Santiago there on Phillips. Phillips driving in. Pass down to McHugh right there. McHugh finding him deep in the corner. Cannot connect on that one as well. LaSalle can't get to that rebound, though, and that will be McHugh with the bucket. The Hatters there with some of their first points in a long time, and it'll be right at the end of that half. So 41-19 here. And how about this game so far? LaSalle showing some dominance here in this one in the first half. Alex, what are your takeaways?
Yeah, well, LaSalle, they were, in the beginning, it was kind of neck and neck. They were only up 5 points in the first quarter, but second quarter, Coach Ansel puts in a defensive schemed play. You know, he's going to press, and he's going to try to speed up the Hatters, who are really trying to slow down and use each possession to their advantage. But that wasn't working for the Hatters, but LaSalle's going to keep pressing, and I would expect to see more of that LaSalle 1-2-1 press in the second half.
Absolutely. So with that, we will take you to the end of this half. LaSalle up 41-19. Definitely a huge, huge performance there from the Explorers. So we will come back at you with some live action momentarily.
Nearly 40 years.
Right here on Frankfort Avenue.
Generation after generation, our neighbors continue to be our customers. We have access to the cars and trucks you want with financing you need.
Dumpy Ford is Northeast Philly's first choice for America's #1 brand. 7700 Frankfort Avenue in Mayfair. Online at www.dumpyford.com.
Come experience the Dumpy difference. You'll be glad you did.
My name is Patrick Donahue, a franchise consultant with FranChoice, the premier network of franchise consultants in America. FranChoice is a company that helps people find a franchise business that's the perfect fit for them. We work with the people who want to own a business but don't really know how to find one that's both a top-notch opportunity and a great match. We specialize in franchise opportunities with the following 3 characteristics: low investment, high margin, and rapid break-evens. The best thing about our service is that it's free to the public. We're paid by franchise companies for this service. The process is simple. First, we do an introduction. Then the candidate provides me with information. We have a consultation based on that information, and we build what's called the model. Once we have that model, we'll share that with 3 great opportunities that match your criteria. I will follow up with you through the entire process. Obviously, the best opportunities fit the criteria mentioned above, and the right way to find those opportunities is to spend some time with the people who work with the very best franchise companies looking to expand in your local area. I'm humbled by your consideration, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.
They said it couldn't be done, but somehow CCM was able to close this home in just 21 days. Carl, how'd you pull this off?
Oh, hard work, dedication, grinding.
Were you ever worried?
Well, you know, Chloe, they pinned us in deep in the second bedroom, inspection issues, but we regrouped. Knew there was still a lot in play.
Well, I'm sure the Franklins were pleasantly surprised.
We got a good organization here. A lot to look forward to.
Good luck with the next close. And there you have it. Cross Country Mortgage is dedicated to getting it done.
So, it's time for your business to renew your lease. Or perhaps you're right-sizing or relocating. This can be an exciting time, but it's also a major project to undertake. Hundreds of decisions to make, some of which may impact your business for the next decade. You know you need an expert on your side from start to finish. What if this expert had no conflicts of interest, no landlords to answer to, and a fiduciary responsibility to work solely in your best interest? Someone who knows the questions to ask, the levers to pull, the pitfalls to avoid. Enter the experts at Gola Corporate Real Estate. They've seen it all over the course of thousands of transactions in dozens of industries. Gola gets it. And what if those experts came with a team? Subject matter experts to manage everything that comes with this process. Space planning and design, relocation planning and budgeting, helping you manage your vendors, construction oversight, all with 0 out-of-pocket cost to you. A turnkey experience that adds real value, value that flows right to your bottom line. Gola gets it. We've been partnering with clients like you for over 40 years, and we know what's important: solving problems, creating flexibility, protecting and stretching your dollars. Philadelphia-based with a national presence. Get to know Gola. Gola gets it.
When your car needs repairs and you can't wait, Meineke can help. With life's crazy schedule between work and family, you'll love Meineke's same-day service. Call today and Meineke will get your car in today. For new brakes, exhaust repairs, or your check engine light comes on, trust Meineke to do the job right. And families have been coming to Meineke for years because Meineke works on any make or model vehicle. Same-day service, value, and trust. Meineke, doing car care right.
Be a part of the biggest live events. The must-see matches.
He scored!
The game day celebrations. Experience live sports and entertainment the way they're meant to be seen. With Joe Hand Promotions, the global leader of live entertainment for bars, restaurants, and cinemas. Create unforgettable moments that fans won't want to miss. Keep the food and drinks flowing with watch parties that will bring customers in the door and expand dwell time. And watch as these visitors turn into loyal customers with exclusive content relationships with the nation's largest sports and entertainment providers in over 10,000 bars, restaurants, and cinemas across America, and customizable packages for every type of venue. Make your business the place for the next must-see event. Because if fans can't make it to the stadium or arena, your venue is the next best place.
What does this win mean?
Been with the family for a long time. With our team chemistry, it was bound to happen.
Just close, baby!
Such a big win from Cross Country Mortgage. Dedicated to getting it done.
My name is William Ryan, and I'm attending Boston College next year. LaSalle obviously academically is so strong, and that prepares me for college, prepares me for the next 4 years at Boston College. But furthermore, I think the community here at LaSalle and the experiences that they provide will allow me to thrive at Boston College next year. The college counseling office here at LaSalle prepared me for the college application process through just one-on-one interviews with my college counselor, and also just having the door open here, and whenever I had any questions, there were so many resources for me to use and for me to be able to fill out the application to the best of my ability. Obviously we have the Choose Your Path motto, but I like to say it's more of a Blaze Your Path motto. On the basketball team, LaSalle gave me an awesome opportunity to help the team in ways that I wouldn't have expected otherwise by putting together scouting reports and stuff like that. And that's what LaSalle offers. It offers every kid to kind of take the initiative and go forth and do what they want, but do it in an individualistic way.
Hello, I'm Brother James, President of LaSalle College High School. We are excited to welcome you as you explore LaSalle.
Hi, I'm Andrew Brennan, Student Body President here at LaSalle. Over the next few minutes, you're going to experience LaSalle through an exciting lens and learn about the different paths you can explore.
And ladies and gentlemen, hello. Bringing you back into this contest here as we near the start of the second half. LaSalle leads 41-19. My name is Danny Rovey. Alongside me here, my partner, Alex Shevchuk, and Brady Joyce here on camera. Brady, thank you for everything you do, as always, here on the Bob Long Sports Network here. So LaSalle, definitely a dominant first half of basketball right there. Love what I've seen there. Taking advantage of a lot of these offensive sets, moving the ball nicely, taking advantage of the open space here, and a lot of the fouls that the Hatters have given up, and then the Hatters just, I mean, how about the top being blown off there at the end of that second quarter right there. LaSalle taking a lot of points in transition there, getting sent to the line often, and the Hatters just have consistently found themselves in great foul trouble so far in this one, Alex.
Yeah, Danny, like you said, LaSalle's been doing a good job playing defensively, but wow.
Yeah, and right there, Shane Phillips will get out to an early point on that one right there. 21-41 here. And Parisi right there. Ball will be broken up. Ref says no backcourt violation on that one. Parisi will take that one up. He's caught there with some contact by Amir Cruz. Right now, Altamare looked to inbound this ball here. Joey O'Brien in this game, number 3. See him a lot on the football field. How about that? Another guy we see a lot on the football field, Grayson McHugh, down low, brings it back out. Hawley. LaSalle is looking to possess. They're looking to consistently possess in this half. Get out of here with what looks to be a win on the table. And right there, Parisi, that's how it's done. The deep mid-range J, cashed that one in for number 4.
Yeah, crafty move by Parisi there, kind of going shifting left to right with that cross and just pulling up with that little piece of space that he needs to get a shot
right
off.
there, Cruz. That ball is taken out, but it'll stay in Hatter possession there. Nice job of driving to the hoop, but he's met with a lot of pressure there. LaSalle poked that ball out here. This will be Ryan Smith, the point guard, inbounding this play. He finds Phillips all the way deep in the backcourt there. Yet again, Hatboro-Horsham setting up for this offensive possession far, far, far in the backcourt. Oh, wow, and right there, a lapse in communication. And how about that? Nick Parisi cannot get to the rim for the dunk, but he has the easy lay right there. Around the rim looked a little bit concerning, but that one will fall. And right there, almost another steal for LaSalle. And that'll be a traveling violation there on Brad Davis, the junior forward.
Nice job by O'Brien, just using his wingspan there. He comes from an athletic family. His sister plays pro basketball overseas, but he's using his long hands, kind of like in football, intercepting the ball and forcing it out of bounds.
Liam Hawley right here at midcourt. LaSalle just looking to continue possession here. Wow, right there, getting to the bucket. How about that? A nice finish. Blows by his defender, puts that one up, strong-sided. A great basketball play, and right there, Joey O'Brien finding a route to the pass. Oh, my goodness, how about that? Hawley finds O'Brien down low, can't convert. Here we have Altamare back out. O'Brien in the corner. Hawley, top of the key again. LaSalle did a great job of keeping possession. Hawley up to Parisi. Parisi pivots. Bang. May as well count that one already. Bada bing, Nick Parisi getting things done here, extending this lead 50-21. How about that for the LaSalle Explorers?
Yeah, impressive move there by Nick Parisi, not using any dribbles, just using that pivot foot, forcing space. Just like I said earlier, he needs that little piece of space, so he's just going to do anything that he needs, anything nice and simple, just to get that shot off.
Yeah, absolutely. Parisi has had a tremendous showing in this game, knocking down some key threes, driving to the basket. I mean, really just putting on a show in terms of offense, as well as defense, too. Great job in a lot of these defensive sets for LaSalle, but really just showing his versatility as a ball player right there, and that's a guy who you need on your PCL basketball team. Absolutely stepped up into a leader role last year. He was called up from the JV team, had great minutes, some great showings against a lot of good teams, and right now we can see that momentum there continuing well into this season. He's done a great job against a lot of high-profile basketball clubs, and right now, you know, really just getting everything in on a team like Hatboro-Horsham. This entire LaSalle team has moved very efficiently today. And look to continue their dominance out of this huddle. Third quarter here. Hatboro-Horsham cut that lead down to as little as 3 points, but at least right now, it looks like this lead has been definitely expedited way, way further.
Looks like the Explorers are just going to man up full court. No more zone. They're just going to use their bodies and just stay in front.
Yeah, exactly. And the Explorers right now, for an average fan, it may seem like overkill, but the Explorers really are just trying to shut down that offense by all means necessary. And right there, they did just that there. Grabbing that ball was Joey O'Brien, passes it back out to Hawley. Hawley dribble drive. How about that right there? A little bit of crossover. Here we got Parisi, top of the key, surveying the floor. Can't get the shot. Altamare pivots. Spins. Hawley right there. Tray ball. Money. How about that right there? Bada bing. Liam Hawley on the board. 53-21 Explorer lead. Ryan Smith, dribble drive, finds him out wide. Who is that? Davis cannot connect. And right there, Joey O'Brien will have the ball, passes to McHugh. McHugh coming in numbers, and how about that right there? McHugh, Lamy with the finish there. A soft touch off the glass, 55-21, the Explorers lead here. And right there, that's Davis getting way down low. McHugh will get called, though, for that defensive foul. And
let's talk about that play where McHugh just picked up the ball at half court and kind of just went straight to the rim. What kind of player does it remind you of that?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking of a front court guy. We're thinking of someone like Joel Embiid get to the rack like that.
Yeah, we saw a 50-piece.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Joel Embiid had a great showing last night. I mean, he's just a player that's a complete beast for the 76ers, and I think that McHugh embodies a lot of Embiid-like qualities there. Does a great job of getting to the hoop. Those are all high percentage shots when you're 6'8". You know, you're only a couple heads from the rim, you know, so at least right there, McHugh doing a great job. Here we have Preston Washington as well as Albert Zone checking in. They'll take out Liam Hawley and Nick Parisi apiece. Parisi had a great start to this quarter. A lot of key baskets here. And a chance for a player like Albert Zone to get some great minutes here when LaSalle is up absolutely handedly in this one. It's right there. Hatboro-Horsham will convert on that bucket. Preston Washington, some crossover action. Deep midcourt, how about that? Another crossover. The student section's loving it. The student section is loving it here. Preston Washington, how about that? Get to the cup, finish the possession. Does not convert on the basket, though. Unfortunate right there. Hatboro-Horsham coming in numbers. Here we have the pull-up J, mid-range, can't connect. Preston Washington on that one, finds McHugh down low. McHugh going to the middle. How about that? McHugh going straight up. Automatic when you're that tall, when you're that athletic, and when you're that smart as a player. Absolutely a superstar bucket.
Yeah, well said, Danny. Like you said, he just kind of got to the rim using that Euro, showing his footwork at a big 6'8", something that you don't see a lot of players do in the PCL, but using that size.
And Phillips right there pulling up. That one will be well off. McHugh there, another rebound there for number 13. He's had a great showing in this one. Altamare also had a great showing in this one. Spinning, getting to the basket. Can't pull up with that one. Zone, Preston Washington. McHugh, back to McHugh. To O'Brien. O'Brien, Preston. Preston here just surveying the floor. Calling for some support. Passes Altamare. Down to O'Brien. Deep in the corner. Albert Zone has the ball. Number 23, driving. Kicks out. Preston Washington. Preston Washington. Automatic. Right there, a huge play, getting nothing but nylon there for the Explorers. They extend this lead 60-23.
Yeah, that wing shot from Preston Washington is just so automatic, something that you don't really want to let him shoot because he's more than likely to knock that down.
Yeah, and right there, he'll get tacked up for a little bit of contact there going up with the shot, but a great possession there from the Explorers. I mean, Alex, how about that ball movement right there? That's what you see from elite teams right there. They're able to, you know, extrapolate a lot of the lapses in this Hatboro-Horsham defense, bring the ball out wide, use the perimeter to their advantage, find the tray ball, and then connect on that one from Preston Washington. You'd love to see it right there. He's a guy who has a great stroke. We've seen a lot from him so far this year. Look to continue that.
Nice box out there by Cole Santiago. Something that coaches want to see.
Exactly. Preston Washington, Hudak, Santiago. Back to Washington. Albert Zone here. That one's picked off right there. Davis driving to the hoop, looking for space, and he finds it right there. That's a tough bucket right there. But LaSalle in transition right there. Finds McHugh, and how about that one? McHugh, hammer it home. Bada bing. LaSalle 62-26. And that right there is just about all you need from Grayson McHugh for a masterclass. Oh, my goodness. Rejection. Oh, and LaSalle is fouled right there. Hudak.
I mean,
that's
what
a lot
pass.
of contact, but oh my goodness, how about that right there? That's like a LeBron type play. We're comparing this guy to Embiid. That's a LeBron type play. How about that? The rejection right there, but then that was followed by that great dunk. I mean, oh my goodness. Something like that is just a spectacle to see on a Thursday night here from the O.B. O'Brien court. Where else would you want to be, Alex?
Nobody else. I just want to watch this great LaSalle team, young, new, well-coached, just showing why they're the next up-and-coming team in the PCO.
Yeah, doing a lot of great work here today against the Suburban 1 League team that LaSalle has faced on a couple occasions throughout history. LaSalle will always like to open up their season with a bunch of teams in Suburban 1, teams from the Interac, get all the outer league games out of the way. Preston Washington, Albert Zone, how about that? Albert Zone from way downtown, and that'll be a 3-ball. The student section's loving it here. Great turnout from the LaSalle student body, and Albert Zone. Get your name on the board. How about that one right there? Phillips, Hezzy driving. That ball is knocked away, and that'll be a kickball violation. LaSalle was still in defense when he looked to kick that one out. That'll be a kickball. This clock has been running.
LaSalle is coming to a 40-point lead.
Well, right
with
there,
nice
Smith.
back cut.
Yeah, and Smith right there, great cut, gets to the rack easily. Under 20 seconds left this one. Preston Washington held some handles right there from him. Bucket's called off right there. Foul looks like it will go on the floor. Hatboro-Horsham will have the push there. Jaden Thompson will get the call for that, number 23. How about that right there? Back out to Preston, cannot convert. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter right there. And LaSalle just absolutely blowing this one out of proportion. They were up a lot at the half, and they continue to be up a lot here. 65-28 here. Alex, what are your takeaways? That was a big quarter for the Explorers.
Yeah, electric third quarter there for the Explorers. Grayson McHugh dunk, following the dunk. He got that block on the other side. But LaSalle has been doing a really good job of just, again, pressing, playing defense. It's not slowing down and letting the Hatters slow them down. They're just going for it. They're going for the shots, and they're going to the rim, attacking. And that's what we want to see. Good job, boy, by the Explorers.
Yeah, absolutely right there. Definitely love to see this one at 3 quarters down, and the Explorers just really doing everything they can on both sides of the ball. A lot of these defensive possessions are great. They're tightly guarding the Hatters. They're in a full man set. Definitely playing with some high tenacity on the offensive side of the ball. Kind of using the perimeter to their advantage here. Attacking all the weak spots of this Hatter defense and getting to the rim on a lot of occasions. They're drawing some fouls, but you know, when those lanes are closed off to drive, then you can always kick that ball out and let it fly. And we saw it right there. Tray balls from a lot of great players. And these students are just loving it here. Nothing like some winter break basketball from LaSalle Thursday night in December. Christmas is coming. You want to know what else is coming? Malvern Prep here in the gym Saturday at 1 p.m. That'll be a great game. Looking forward to calling that one with you, Alex Brady. Also looking forward to being here with you for that Malvern Prep game at 1 p.m. Malvern Prep has some prolific scorers. They're definitely one of the favorites this year for the Inter-Academic League. So LaSalle will have to turn around quickly here for a game against Malvern Prep. And right there, Davis, a nice put up. 65-30 is the score. Preston Washington will get the ball. He's met with some pressure. Jaden Thompson is on him. He's driving to the basket. And how about that right there? Puts that one up, can't convert. Right there is that Will Bear with the rebound. Yes, it is out. Hudak can't convert. That one's up for grabs, but Hatboro-Horsham will pounce on that one. And here we have Davis all the way to the rack. Late whistle on that one. Great charge called there. Hudak, selfless play.
Yeah, good job just slipping right in front of him and holding his place, being still, getting the charge.
Preston Washington here looking like he's running the #1 position here for LaSalle. Right there, another crossover. Got to get that ball up, though. Hatboro-Horsham coach calling for a carry here on a lot of those plays, and there'll be a whistle blown. That one's on Preston Washington. Oh, no, it's not.
Number 12, Asim Mitchell checks in. The freshman coming to play. Mostly a JV guy, but he's going to get some varsity experience here against the Hatters.
Yeah, definitely, and that's a great move there by Coach Ansel. Get a chance to build up the confidence of a lot of these guys, young guys like Asim Mitchell, who you know you're relying on to be the future of the program, right? And when you can get those reps, even as a freshman, That just builds up so much confidence and so much IQ here in the high school game. So important for LaSalle to do that when they're up by this much. And that right there, great play. Will Bear passes out. Preston Washington, oh my goodness, how about that? The hard bounce pass to zone, back to Washington. Washington looking for the 3 ball. Don't know if he could find it. Passes out. That's a Sim Mitchell there, top of the key. Crossover. How about that? Spin move with the dribble drive. Does not convert on that basket. Met with a lot of contact right there, but that'll be Smith there with the ball. And how about that? Passes down to Davis. Davis is blocked, but not with some contact. And that foul will be called on Will Bear. Sending Davis there to the line. Davis, a lot of touches here in this second half. And that'll be a timeout called. LaSalle with a chance to keep on regrouping here, possibly work in some more guys here with the 30-second timeout. This game is pretty much all but said and done at this point, so if LaSalle can find a way to work in some younger guys, I'd love to see it. You know, make sure this team is prepared for when PCL play starts, but I mean, they still have a lot of forks in the road before they get to league play. Obviously, Saturday we talked about it a couple minutes ago, but Malvern Prep coming into town, 1 p.m. game. We have a matinee showing. That'll be a great one we have on tap there. Malvern Prep, like we said, has some great scores. That'll be a good matchup and a great test for this LaSalle team. See how far they can go when league play comes. And then, you know, right after Christmas, the Wildwood Invitational Tournament will be a big one here for this LaSalle team. Get a chance to play a lot of experienced teams in the Tri-State. And then after that, they'll come back home, and right after that new year, they'll get right into league play, and that'll be the real test, playing in arguably one of the greatest leagues in the region historically and currently, with oodles of D1 talent being pumped out year after year. And right there, Sim Mitchell will get the rebound. A little bit over 5 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter. He pulls up, top of the key, bang. Count it, bada bing, a Sim Mitchell on the board right there. Count it, young fella. Those are some of your first varsity points. Love to see it. And right here, Smith will find Davis. Back out to Smith. Smith right there from afar. He does not convert on that one. That's an air ball. McHugh looks to find it. That one's way out of bounds.
I feel like you could tell he was going to shoot that from anywhere. You saw him kind of pump fake out there and taking a step back.
Who is that, a Sim?
No, on the Hatters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Here we have J.P. Oates coming in here. He's taking out Preston Washington. J.P. Oates saw a lot of him this year. He was a great wideout for this LaSalle Explorers team. And, man, how about that? Just another athlete on this basketball court for the Explorers. I mean, these guys go deep. They have some depth. They have a lot of weapons athletically. And right now, how about this? You know, definitely a starting 5 that you'd love to see getting some minutes in late in this game. And here, Will Bear is picked up. That'll be a jump ball, and that will be awarded to Hatboro-Horsham there, as they have the arrow of possession right there. Smith right there, a long play. How about that? McHugh going up with it, too strong off the rim. Will Bear out to a Sim Mitchell. How about that? Driving, floater, cash it. Right there, Sim Mitchell already making a difference here with some varsity ball.
Yeah, nice move by Sim, kind of going to the short corner there and using that easy shot just to get those 2.
Smith right here. Nowhere to go. Passes out to Phillips. Oates on Phillips. Phillips tries to put that one up. He's met with a little bit of contact right there. 2 shots on the play. Oates definitely guarded him tightly right there. Just got caught up there when he was going up with that ball. So Shane Phillips from the charity stripe. He's played a lot of this game. Really haven't seen him subbed out at all. Definitely one of the cornerstones for this Hatter basketball team. And right here he has the chance to score some more points there. Does not convert on the first. A little bit over 3 minutes remaining here in this fourth quarter. And that'll be Joey O'Brien checking in for Albert Zone. With a timeout right there, LaSalle will get a chance to talk things over here, as well as Hatboro-Horsham up by a very, very favorable margin here with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth. This LaSalle team definitely coming together and a lot of lights in this game. Getting back on track with a huge win. Very important for the Spirits going into playing a great Malvern Prep team. As we stated, that'll be 1 p.m. here from the gym. Definitely mark your calendar for that one. It'll be a great game. Some Saturday matinee basketball over break right before Christmas. You just can't beat it. You just can't beat it.
Yeah, from Malvern, the guy that we're waiting to see is point guard Ryan Williams, committed to Northeastern University. I saw him play a little bit over the summer with his AAU team, Philly Pride, and he's just done a phenomenal job playing with Malvern. He scored his 1,000th point this season, and that's somebody that we're really going to see. I mean, he can shoot the lights out.
Yeah, Ryan Williams, a great athlete for that Malvern Prep team. A little bit of trivia. I actually played youth soccer with him growing up, believe it or not. So definitely a great kid, a great athlete, destined for big things at the next level, playing for Northeastern. The Huskies will use him from the get-go in the Colonial Athletic Association. But right now, back into this game, how about Will Bear converting on that foul shot, 71-32 here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remain, and he does not convert on that one off the front end of that rim. And Phillips now gets a chance to take that ball up. Pass to Smith. He's the point guard. Smith, a little bit of congestion right there, top of the key. And how about that right there? Santiago had the steal, gave it up. It looks like that'll be a foul called on Santiago. Thompson has a chance to get to the line. So now we have some more kids getting worked in. Alex, you know these guys pretty well. Can you maybe tell our audience about them?
Yeah, we have number 10 and number 34. Number 10 being Ryan Damon, the forward out of LaSalle. And number 34, Frank Gilbert, the shooter. And you want to see this guy. It's great to play with this guy. You know, he's always smiles, always giving somebody a handshake, always motivating somebody. Just a great piece to this LaSalle team.
Yeah, you know, we saw a lot of Gilbert, you know, pre-game. He was definitely smiling, shooting around. At the half, he was also smiling, shooting around. And, you know, that's an example of an underclassman that you definitely want on your basketball team. Just always brings the vibes up and does a great job of working hard and earning his keep on this LaSalle team. And right now he's in transition. And that right there will be caught up there. How about that? Asim Mitchell gets that ball right back where he belongs. Top of the key, dribble drive. Oh, my goodness. Almost a highlight play right there. Up and under for the layup right there. Euro stepping. That's McHugh. How about that Euro step? Take a trip to France with it.
Yeah, crafty play there by Sean McHugh there. Just kind of reaching the ball, putting it right over Gilbert's head, and just laying it up.
It's all Sal right now. Timeout called, 71-36. Working in a lot of the young guys here. Getting in some confidence and a lot of the future of this LaSalle Explorer team that will continue to play for the years to come. Obviously, this is my last year of covering LaSalle sports as a student. Next year when I attend Syracuse University, I'll always be sure to come back in and check up on the LaSalle Explorers team and on you guys as well. Alex especially and Bob with this broadcast team. Of course, making great strides in the area, covering a lot of high-quality basketball, and just always a blessing to be a part of it. O'Brien here taking this one up. Joey O'Brien passes out. Damon, Gilbert with the drive. Looks to find O'Brien in the corner, can't find him. That'll stay LaSalle ball down in the baseline. This clock is continuing to run, no doubt about it here. Under a minute 30. Gilbert pull up. Air balls on that one. Bucket's called off. That'll go Hatboro-Horsham's way.
Coach Ansel.
The shooter let one fly there, I guess, Alex, huh?
Yeah, but it's all right. Coach Ansel will encourage that. He wants these young guys to shoot and get their varsity experience. You know, not anybody older than a sophomore on the court. 4 sophomores, 1 freshman. This is the future of LaSalle right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Right there, Davis will miss that one. 71-36 remains the score here. Under a minute. There's 54.6 seconds remaining here. Davis also one of the centerpieces for this Hatboro-Horsham Hatter team, and he'll convert on the second one. That's 71-37 here for LaSalle. Sid Mitchell driving up. He'll go behind the back. Takes to the hoop, and oh, how about that? Frank Gilbert, get on the board, young fella. Number 34 there. A nice layup from close range. Doesn't matter. He puts that one down like it's nothing. 73-37 is our score. Under a minute left, about 30 seconds left in the ball game. LaSalle here, a decisive win over the Hatters of Hatboro-Horsham. And right there is Sim Mitchell, a nice steal, taking this one up the court, looking to go straight to the rack. And he's fouled there going up with that one very hard. He comes down, a lot of contact, but this clock will continue to run, it looks like. I think they'll stop it once he gets to the actual line itself, but he can just keep on running that clock down there. With a game like this, 8.7 seconds on the clock remain, and a Sim Mitchell with another chance to get on the board again. Definitely had his fair share of buckets here in this fourth quarter. Coming from the freshman, that's something you always like to see. A lot of confidence in these players. Maybe that's a value instilled in the program here. Ryan Ansel trying to shift around a lot of the culture here. Get some of these younger guys involved right there, and Sim Mitchell will convert on the second of two. 74-37 will be our score here tonight, unless the Hatters have something to say about it. Sim Mitchell getting up right there with a foul, and he'll make the shot, but I don't think they'll count it. They'll just call the foul, I guess, on Mitchell, and it looks like that'll be ball game. So the final score for today, 74-37. LaSalle will win it in decisive fashion right here. A great performance from a lot of key players. Nick Parisi, Grayson McHugh, Joey O'Brien, Hayes Altamari, the list goes on and on. Preston Washington. The whole team came together as one unit. That was a cohesive win. Alex, what are your takeaways?
Yeah, LaSalle just did a really good job just playing defense against this Hatters team. You know, the Hatters were trying to cook something up. You know, they were 1-0 against PCL play before the game. Now 1-1. But as you can see, LaSalle just presses them, and end of the game, they doubled their points. And I think that's because they got way more shots up, doing a good job.
Yeah, absolutely. So LaSalle right there with a great win, and they'll move to 4-2 on the year. That's a big win. Back into the win column here. Going into this game against Malvern Prep, they needed that one. LaSalle there came together as a total unit